You just saw how easy it is to create a database application in Visual Studio. And you saw that with the drag and drop data binding, you don't have to write the plumbing code to retrieve data, hook up the data to controls, and send the data back to the database. Visual Studio does all of that work for you. Now this is controversial. Some people will say that you shouldn't let Visual Studio write your data code for you. You should do it yourself so you have total control over what happens when. Others, me included, will say that it's great that Visual Studio does all this work for you. You write less plumbing code and you get to spend more time on business logic. I think it's a great thing that Visual Studio writes all that code for you, as long as you understand what it's done. So over time, you need to learn more about how Visual Studio manages data binding. Write lots of practice applications, test out various scenarios, read the data topics in the documentation. Understand as much as you can about the code that Visual Studio wrote for you, and that will enable you to write better applications and also write applications that do exactly what you want them to do.